Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome back to another Lucy on Cars. I had someone message me the other day saying, why is it Lucy on Cars? Aren't you in the car, not on top of it? Great point. I meant more like Lucy on Cars, like I'm talking...
Your take on cars.
It's my take on them. I'm not on top of a car, if that's what you're asking. Now we've cleared that up, welcome back to another video. It's a dreary day today. I always pick the best days to film these videos. I wait for it to be dark and raining and think, this is it. Let's get out, George. Let's get in the car and let's start rolling the camera.
It's Range Rover weather.
It is Range Rover weather. Currently driving to Shock Buy Coffee and Coffee Beans. And I need to film this video today because, I mean, I'm actually only driving this car today to film this video, and I haven't been driving it for about a week because we have a bit of an issue. Surprise, surprise. We can't currently drive the car over 50 on advice of a very good friend of ours who knows his stuff. So it is okay to drive out and about, but we can't take it any particularly far right now because, yeah, shock horror, surprise, surprise, have another issue, but not in the way you might think. Let me see if anyone's gonna let me out here. Please let me out. Should I smile? It's not working.
Smile harder.
Smile harder. Right, I'm going for it. Yeah, not in the way you might think. It's not actually another L322 problem, but it is. But it's not its fault. This is an issue with the horrendous £50 tyres embarrassingly put on this car. Not by me. But it's embarrassing that I haven't changed them yet. And I know I keep saying in videos, I'm gonna get the tyres changed, what one should I get? This problem has made me do it quicker and we need to get it in ASAP. So I thought I'd basically make a quick video today to explain what's happened, show you what's happened, and then again ask your advice. We've got a few options on the tyres to go for. And the ones we're actually looking at, we do need to modify the car slightly in order to have them fit. So as always, I'm going to be asking for your guys' advice. But before we get into that, I'm going to drive over to the coffee shop, grab some coffee, grab some coffee beans, and I'm going to also ask you to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. It's totally free and it really helps me out because it shows YouTube that you enjoy these videos and it helps me to keep creating them. So if you could do that for me, that would be incredible. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a second. We'll hop out the car and I'll show you the problem with this tyre. It's the front left at the moment, the near side front. Yeah, it's not looking too great. I'm actually a bit nervous driving it now, to be honest with you. But yeah, apparently it's all good until up till about 50. But this definitely is an issue that needs fixing as soon as possible. But I'll show you. You guys can give me your opinions in the comments. Appropriately as always. Right, let me show you this quickly. So, how have I parked? Can you see it? There you go. It's very obvious. Massive bulge in the tyre. Yeah, so nice and split. Nice big bulge there. Yeah. I'm guessing it was going on and off of the pavement at some point, and these tyres are so cheap that it just didn't hold particularly well. There's another big gash here. Looking great. So yeah, this tyre definitely needs replacing, and obviously we're not going to replace it just with one tyre. We'll get all of them done when we do it, and when we get the tyres done we're getting the wheels refurbished. I've also got the little caps to replace as well, so it's going to be like one big job in one go, and it's going to really transform the car, especially with the ones we're looking at. They look amazing and they're super chunky. But yeah, I'm getting soaking wet, so we're going to get some coffee, get back in the car, and then we'll run you through the options we have for the new tyres, the plan A, the plan B, and then we're going to ask your advice in a second. But yeah, let's go get some coffee. I'm going to quickly talk about the sponsor of today's video now while we're pulled over. It's called Cool, and I feel like I've bought so many cheap things that you can stick your phone onto, so you can have sat nav up or you can have your music and things. It's always the ones that you have to like stretch out. It's just not quite right, and this is something that makes it so much more seamless. So this is the product, the car mount by Cool. I've got this phone case. It's basically going to work in multiple places, but the one I'm going to show you today is in the car. Obviously, because it's a car channel, it wouldn't make sense to talk about anything else. Got two different attachments here. So we've got the one that sticks onto the windscreen, but also there's one that you can... That's my phone. Where's it gone? Unfortunately, I can no longer continue with this sponsorship because my phone has just been lost into the abyss. That's why I needed to have it attached to the windscreen. It's like I made it up.
And that wasn't planned.
That wasn't planned, believe it or not. This is for the vent just here. So I'm gonna quickly attach them now and show you exactly how easy it is. Because of this on the back of the phone case just here, you can basically just tap it onto wherever you want it. Okay, so you can literally see there how simple this is. I've attached it to the little vent back here. It's fully adjustable here, so you can have it at any angle. With the case just here, you can literally pop it on and it just stays on. It's really solid as well. Like it feels sturdy. It's properly in there and it's been locked in there as well. So there's a little thing, listen to that. That's it locking. And if I just get the sat nav up here and you wanted to go along in landscape, then you could, or back to portrait. It's just so quick and easy. And this one is even more simple. I'm just going to peel off the little sticker here. And then having removed it from here, I can then pop it onto this one and lock that one in as well. And then, I don't know, it's just so handy. Landscape, portrait, however you want it. And the other thing is, I was just having a little perusal on the box here. They have other products as well. So the phone case basically is compatible with other products, like there's a desktop phone charger, a bike mount, things like that. And there's going to be a little link below if any of you guys are interested in checking it out for yourself. So thanks again to Lamical for sponsoring this part of the video. So for the tyres, we want something more capable off-road, something a bit chunky. I think chunkier looks a bit better, in my opinion. So we've got two options in my head. We've got the all seasons are that they still look a bit more like road tyres, but they are chunkier, they're a bit better off-road. They are definitely thicker than what we've got in there at the moment. But then the other option could be the all-terrains, which are like a lot more chunky. There's a series of vlogs that we're going to be filming later on this year that the all-terrains would be better for, I think. But it's just weighing up whether or not we want that chunky look. We have to think of the future resale as well. Like, are we modifying it in a way that is to our taste, but it's like, I don't know, when someone paints their front of their house bright pink. If you like pink, that's great, but no one probably wants to buy a pink house when you go to sell it. Again, I want your opinions in the comments because it'd be good to know kind of what the general consensus is, whether or not chunky is better or not. So instead of just saying chunky, for the people that are actually interested in the specific tyres, which I know a lot of you probably will be, the ones we're looking at are 275, 55 R20s for the all-terrain. So that's what we're kind of getting at. But I was reading on some forums, apparently the wheel arch can be scraped slightly because of how chunky they are. They're not really the perfect fit for how the car currently is. So what we'd need to do is to lift the car slightly, we'd have to fit lift rods about 1 inch. So it's nothing crazy, but it would mean that its normal height is 1 inch higher. You can still go into access, which would be more like the normal height now. And then you can go even higher, which will be quite fun. Because I don't know, I love going up higher up in this car. I love it. So I think that would be a good thing. I mean, you can lift it a lot higher. You can get like 2.5 inch lifts, right? I think that's the other one. I think 1 inch is probably plenty, because again, we don't want the car to look too heavily modified. I think I still want to keep how it looks now, but I just think the extra tyre thickness will look great. It'll be more practical, a bit more, I don't know, like bumping into a curb isn't going to cause a tyre to split like these ones did. So let's talk brand, give me some recommendations. We're looking at the Pirelli Scorpions as like the #1 contender at the moment, but our friends got Cooper on their car and they really recommend them. Yeah, we're currently a little bit stuck on what to do. We need to make a decision ASAP, but I thought I'd upload this video before we make a decision because I have got my equivalent of Google, but for specific people that understand these cars. I mean, the easier option would be the all seasons because then we wouldn't have to lift it, but if we're doing it, do we want to do it a bit better and actually go for it and make it a change that we're actually going to benefit from instead of just sort of replacing the tyres with something a bit better, and go that a bit further, put the extra effort in and do that. So that is where we're currently at. On another note, we've been watching a lot of Clarkson's Farm recently. We've been binge watching the 2nd season. We are loving how many shots of the Range Rover L322 are in the series, like all the time, and we're just watching it like, oh, that's so... Let me know if any of you are watching that. And we also had an idea for later in this year to do a bit of like a trip across the whole UK, like, maybe not the entire UK, but a lot of it. Maybe have like 4 or 5 spots that we stay at and make it like, I don't know, like a 10-day road trip where we just drive around, stay in different Airbnbs, really enjoy this car and make it a trip about this car, push it and test it and find some really nice spots in the UK to drive, to sleep. We're not sleeping in the car, but I mean like some nice Airbnbs with nice comfy beds and hot showers. We're not campers really, if we can help it. Good off-roading spots, but then we do have a 1-year-old son, so we can't really be doing anything completely mental with him sat in the back. It obviously needs to be very safe as well. So if anyone's got anywhere that hits that criteria, then give me a shout. And I'm thinking we almost like daily vlog it. So comment below if any of you guys would watch a series where every day we film and then we upload it over the course of a couple of weeks. You can watch exactly what we get up to on this trip in this car. I don't know, I think it'd just be quite a good little series for this channel. So let me know if you'd be interested in that, and if it's something you'd enjoy watching. I think I'm going to end this video off here today because that's pretty much it. We don't want to drive much further than the coffee shop because of the tyre situation. So I'm looking forward to reading all your comments later on this video, and I'll reply to as many as I can, but I do read every single one. So as always, thank you for all your help and support on this channel. Please subscribe if you're new, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know if it's very enjoyable, me just telling you my tyre's broken, but hopefully you did. And we'll see you very soon in the next Lucy on Cars, or in Cars. It is on, but it doesn't make that much sense, does it? But it's a bit too late for a rebrand now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.